Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great day. It's been a kind of busy day for me. I have a class tomorrow with Crown Diamond Stacy Black, and I'll have excerpts from that on Wednesday's show. But today is Monday, so we're talking about how to help ourselves and our family through financial freedom or financial wisdom. So today I'm going to talk about my 2018 financial goals and my 2018 debt-free journey. Yes, so buckle up, folks. This is going to be the hardest video we've made. I don't know what to say. This is so hard. What I've been doing so far is telling you a story of where I've been. There's so much information on the debt-free journey that I've tried to kind of touch on everything. So many topics really crammed into small videos or short videos. And now you and I are going to walk through a debt-free process together, hand in hand. And it's painful for me to admit. I had somebody talk to me in January, and finally, in December, the seeds were planted. In January, they're really talking to me and kind of convinced me to sign up with an MLM. I joined that MLM. It was an at-home, an independent retailer selling clothing. And, from that MLM, by the end of the year, I was a part of 3 MLMs. Now, here in 2018, I'm financially suffering for all of those choices, financial choices I made. So it's really hard to talk about because at January 1st, 2017, I was in a good place financially and emotionally and mentally. And I had decided not to go back to school, separate from the workforce that really burns you out, and work for myself and try to build my own, kind of empire. That's what Empress is, I watched the inspirational video from the Eagles quarterback this week. I admit to no regrets. Every decision I made last year led me to where I am right now, led me to be with Young Living, led me to now going back to school, but in a whole different new direction. There were no failures last year, no failures, but there was a financial sacrifice, and being debt-free was one of them. And it's so hard for me to admit because I just have been rehashing with you guys the financial victories that I had. I was excited for the future. I was very happy and very content and very proud of myself and what I had done. And so I had somebody convince me, no, just open up a business, open up a line of credit for your business, and you're going to make that back in 2 weeks, part-time, no worries. And I had every intention of working full-time, and I did the first 3 to 4 months. This is the problem with me doing this, is that one, I ignored my instincts. So I did open up a line of credit. Just not being able to pay myself really last year through the business, and then having to continue to get more and more inventory. Really, the debt just kind of started to pile up, where now, here in 2018, it's an issue. Last year it wasn't an issue, but this year it's an issue. It was an issue last year, but it's now an issue I can't ignore. The second thing that I did wrong last year was that once I got a little desperate, I started making bad decisions, and people started taking advantage of that. One thing I did is I went back to school. There were some fees, and I was very specifically told, no, just pay for it now and you'll get reimbursed later. I was never reimbursed. Actually, come to find out that they continued to take more money from my credit card that I never approved. That's a whole nother issue. I have that, so it's depressing. Especially right after recapping my 2016 glory journey, which was so amazing. So here are some figures. So the first thing that you do when you start a debt-free journey is you gotta face the facts. And this is so humbling for me to sit here now and talk to you about. I just told you about my accomplishments in the past in 2016, and now I gotta redo them. Because number 3, I'm an idiot. So what's going on? In 2018, I want to focus and streamline my home business. I don't want to get rid of it. I just want to focus it more. You know, I want to do the YouTube channel, doing the Young Living Essential Oils. With that, and taking a step back from nursing and deciding not to become a nurse practitioner for a lot of reasons I won't get into here. Having to face my license being up in October, I just realized I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that skill. There are some things I love about the ER. I am proud to be an RN, and so I am now going to medical school. I've had my telephone interview last week, so I am very excited about this. I'm super excited about this, actually, and I love the fact that I'm going to be able to pair this up with Young Living Essential Oils, and I'm just like really excited because the sky's the limit, and I love the way I'm gonna now be able to provide so much more information and in depth. And just, so here's the problem. I'm going to medical school. In medical school, I'll be doing 24 to 28 credit hours a semester. So basically, I can't work, right? I can shorten it. I can shorten how many hours, therefore extend how long I'll be doing it. And I don't mind doing that, but I really don't want to graduate when I'm 50. That's not my goal. I love education, and part of me wouldn't mind being a student for the rest of my life. But no. I'm so ready to do other life goals that I have. I am really excited about this, but I have to move. I'm moving from San Antonio to Chicago. I've moved like 12 times in my life, so moving isn't necessarily crazy, but it's just like, for me, I don't know, you guys, I love moving. I love traveling somewhere new, so it's exciting, kind of scary, but like good, scary, exciting. If y'all live in Chicago or know anything about Chicago, you need to give me a shout out. So I am moving. That means I have to fix up my house. I have to sell my house, and I cannot financially do that right now. Also, because I can't work while I'm in school, I can't go to school with debt. First of all, I don't want this debt lingering. I don't want interest building, none of that jazz. Nothing. Selling your house takes money to begin with, and I will be using my realtor, Danny Springfield. She bought me this house. She's amazing. She's gonna sell it. But you know, obviously they do get a commission, so it's not like I'm going to be making a lot of money from the sale of my house, so I'm not going to depend on that at all when I'm talking about my debt-free journey. Now, I know what some people are saying, how can you go to medical school and rack up all that debt and then blah, 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 and then go with that? Well, the good thing is I'm a veteran. It's something I never thought I'd talk about on this channel because it's a very public channel. This is just not something that we talk about. I qualify for free education. I already know that my school's approved. I already have a rep for my school that will help me sign up with the program and make sure everything's copacetic. I already know how much the monthly stipend will be. And even though these houses won't be available in the fall, you know, or, well, that's a whole nother issue. But I've already found several homes, not apartments, because I got 2 dogs and a dad and me and blah blah blah. I've already found homes with fenced in yards that are several $100s under our budget, and they're nice homes in decent neighborhoods. Financially, this sounds so weird, but once I get into school full-time, because I'm a veteran, once I get into school full-time, I'll be more financially secure. Plus, I'm going to medical school and I'm not racking up debt, so I can't pass up on that, right? I will be fine financially once I get into medical school. The problem is getting to medical school. I'm tired of being in debt. I hated myself for getting into debt. Just, that's all I can say. I hate myself for getting into debt. I knew better. I, wanted to build up the finances and wait and then join, and I didn't. And financially bit me in the butt. So in 2018, my first financial goal is to pay off my debt. This is how much debt I have. Please don't scream at me right now. Over the first, in 13 months, I actually have $28,000 in debt on my business. Having said that, I have $9,000 in educational debt. This is what I said when I won't even rehash it because I'm going to start crying. I have $10,000 of personal debt, and that's on a credit card. So basically in 2016, I was able, with baby step 1, 2, and 3, I was able to save $72,000 in 10 months. Sounds like a lot. Now, I was getting paid roughly $50 an hour, basically, is what my military pay ended up being. So now my 2018 financial goal is to save $55,000 in 10 months. So now, once you say 72 first, it sounds totally doable, right? So what that is, it's about $48,000 in debt-ish. And then I want to save 3 months of living expenses before I head to Chicago in November, December, because I was told that there is like 1 or 2 slots still available for the fall semester, but I feel like because I'm in debt and I need to sell my house, like I can't do that by September. Well, maybe I could. All things are possible, right? But it's just too much for me. I'm already stressed right now, and for me, I want to be realistic. And I don't want to commit to something that I can't do and then end up like over there and like homeless for the first month or something. I just don't want to do it. And I don't want to be in the position where I'm paying rent there and on my mortgage. Like I could not financially do that. So I am just setting myself up for success. I'm giving myself 10 months this year to get out of debt, save a little bit of a small emergency fund, sell my house, and move. Easy peasy, right? No big deal. Well, we'll see. We're going to be doing it together. Hand in hand, we're going to be doing it together. So I don't know what you think. What you think? That's it. That's the big reveal. Cray cray. Super big reveal. So I'm going to cut this off right here because I hate long videos. And I'm going to be back next week. Step 1 was having goals and tabulating all my debt. Now next week we're gonna start with I'm gonna start with showing you my budget for March, and we are going to go over a baby step 1 video. I'm gonna show you how I start rapidly chunking away at this debt, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I've already eliminated some debt by next week. You guys have a fantastic night, and I will see you Wednesday for a very special video. I'm so excited. I hope you guys all have a great day. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, because now this is where the fun starts. This is the journey. Bye.